Sagittarius, November the 22nd to December the 21st, duality masculine triplicity, element, fire quadruplicity, quality, mutable. Sagittarius is energetic, ambitious, generous, freedom-loving, and a seeker of challenge, open to new ideas and exploration. Ruling planet Jupiter, the most important Roman god, ruler of the heavens. In astrology, Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, optimism, expansion, abundance. Symbol the archer, representing directness, high aims, a love of outdoor activity and the chase. Glyph, written symbol. The pictograph represents the free-ranging, pointed arrow of the archer. It is also a picture of the human leg from thigh to knee, the part of the anatomy that Sagittarius rules. In symbolic terms, it is the line of wisdom angled away from trouble and earthly concerns and pointing toward higher ideals. Dominant keyword I see. Polarity Gemini, Sagittarius is the sign of philosophy, higher learning, and broad concepts. Its natives are happiest discovering new ideas, exploring distant places, and not getting tied down with personal commitments. Gemini, Sagittarius's opposite sign, is the sign of personal expression and communicating one-on-one. Gemini people are extremely verbal, love to give advice, and tend to try to guide, even to control, other people's lives. Part of the body ruled by Sagittarius: the liver, the hips, and the thighs. Sagittarian natives need lots of outdoor exercise in order to keep healthy. They have a sensitive liver and are susceptible to overuse of alcohol and to hepatitis. Lucky day Thursday. Lucky numbers 5 and 7. Magical birthstone turquoise, attracts love, protects from harm, and gives its wearer the ability to see into the future. Special color purple, uncommon color of royalty and the artistic. Cities: Budapest, Cologne, Toledo, Acapulco. Countries: Spain, Hungary, Australia. Flowers: narcissus, holly, and dandelion. Trees: mulberry, oak, and birch. Metal tin animal ruled by Sagittarius: horse. Danger: Sagittarian people are subject to accidents of fire and explosion, especially while traveling. Their strong desire for freedom may also incite jealousy and possessiveness on the part of a lover. Your most likable trait: optimism ruled by Jupiter, planet of fortune. You appear to breeze through life. You are Lady Luck's companion who seems always to be in the right place at the right time. Astrologers say you have the gift of providence, luck protects you. In work, friendships, career, money, a door opens just when you need it. Naturally, this makes for a cheerful and ebullient disposition. You have your dark moments, but clouds roll over quickly. You are too interested in what is going to happen tomorrow to fret long about what went wrong today. You are always sure that around the next bend of the road something wonderful is about to happen. In Sagittarius, the enthusiasm of fire, the restless mutable quality, and the jovial influence of Jupiter combine to produce an expansive personality who cannot be confined. Independence is your guiding principle. You are progressive, restless in spirit, eager to get on with the business of living, a free, adventurous spirit who thrives on new ideas and constant change of scene. Somewhere you picked up a chronic case of wanderlust, and you have no desire to be cured. The grass is always greener someplace else, and your restless, inquiring nature requires travel, excitement, and the unconventional. Sagittarius, like its opposite sign Gemini, wants to know. But whereas Geminis are happy to sample a new idea, Sagittarians will follow it as far as it will go. In the zodiac, Sagittarius symbolizes the search for wisdom. This is the sign of the philosopher and the explorer. Sagittarians are hard to pin down emotionally. You don't want to get bogged down in messy entanglements or anything that ties you down. You've got places to go and you're not about to sign up for anything that keeps you in one spot. The way to stay unfettered is to shy away from emotion. Sagittarians rarely talk about their feelings, they talk about what they think about their feelings. Time and again Sagittarians are bewildered when their romantic partners ask for more passion and feeling. Because you keep one eye on the exit door and don't welcome enduring, profound relationships, sooner or later, you'll unknot the tie that binds. Friendship, however, is a different matter. You are always willing to be a pal. And you are the nicest friend in the zodiac. Kind, open-hearted, jovial, completely free of malice, you are always doing favors for others. Your way of helping doesn't put the recipient under heavy obligation. No strings is a guiding Sagittarian motto. Freedom is your most valuable possession. If it comes to a choice, you'll take a difficult path, accept less money, dispense with security, do anything as long as you have to answer only to yourself. Your passion for liberty underlies all your other qualities. Prizing it as you do, you also willingly grant it to others. You don't meddle in other people's plans or interfere with what they think best for themselves, and you aren't possessive or jealous. A sense of humor is among your most endearing traits. High-spirited and congenial, you are a gifted conversationalist, a wonderful storyteller, and a born entertainer. Writing, publishing, TV, communications are enterprises in which there are many Sagittarians. Famous Sagittarians in these fields include Noel Coward, James Thurber, Mark Twain, Garson Kanin, William Buckley, and Woody Allen. You Jupiter-ruled people are unusually versatile. You have wide-ranging interests: music, nature, philosophy, computer technology, theater, animals, and enough energy to do 6 things at once. What you lack is staying power. Before you finish with one project, you are off to meet the next challenge. One reason is that you become bored doing the same things, and boredom is your worst enemy, but another is simply that you must move on, and up. In business you are imaginative and clever, ready to accept the new and to use it. But you perform best when there's something really important at stake. When you're down to your last chance to win, when it's now or never, you'll put everything you own on the turn of a card and redouble the stakes. You believe in your luck. You are straightforward and honest. Your frankness makes you easy to deal with because one doesn't have to spend time figuring out the hidden significance of unspoken clues or nuances. There is no hidden significance. What you say is what you mean. And you're willing to tell all who ask exactly what you think of them, their lifestyle, hairstyle, choices, lovers, you name it. The best part, however, is people can trust what you tell them. Your candid remarks are not meant to hurt. They spring from a desire to tell the truth. Ironically, you are rather thin-skinned and too easily hurt by a thoughtless action or careless rebuff. The key word in understanding Sagittarius is possibility. To be restricted or feel your choices are diminished is very depressing for you. You tend not to look at life as it is but as you want it to be. In many ways, you rebel against being a grown-up. Certainly, you know how to take on responsibility and you've proven yourself strong in the face of setback. Crisis brings out the best in you. It's the dayliness of life that defeats you. You have grand and wonderful ideas for an adventurous career or carving out a utopian life or helping the world become a better place. Then you procrastinate, let others deal with the details, lose interest in a plan, and wonder why you're stuck in the same place. However, Sagittarians are among the most likable people in the zodiac. True, you can be extravagant and wasteful, even on occasion reckless and irresponsible. True, your life is full of forgotten appointments, missed deadlines, unfinished projects. True, your emotions can be shallow and your commitments almost non-existent. Overriding everything, though, is the fact that you're fun to be with. So what if you promise the moon and everyone knows you won't deliver? You know it too. There's nothing underhanded or secretive in the way you deal. You play with all your cards on the table. Impetuous, buoyant, charming, you hitch your wagon to the merry-go-round of life and ride it with insouciant elegance. The inner you, like Scarlett O'Hara, your motto is, tomorrow is another day. Even in your darkest moods, you believe there's a light shining around the corner. Your confidence in the future is genuine, but you hate anything interfering with your plans. You have a hunger to experience life to its fullest, to travel, meet interesting people, and see things you've never seen before. Anything new sparks your interest. In fact, you'll usually say yes to a suggestion without weighing its merits simply because it lifts your spirits. And while you're not exactly a moody person, you are high-strung and can become irritable when you start to get bored. You may think no one cares about you or understands you when you're feeling this way, but luckily your belief that you're someone special always sees you through. How others see you, people like your sense of humor and your buoyant presence. No matter what goes wrong, you're ready with an upbeat explanation and forecast for the future. You're also the first to volunteer help. Colleagues and friends appreciate your willingness to do favors. People like your frankness, although sometimes they think you can be too frank and that you put your foot in your mouth too often. To some you seem fickle and undependable, perhaps a bit too detached emotionally. In general, you're viewed as an unpredictable, independent spirit. Famous people with the sun in Sagittarius: Christina Aguilera, Louisa May Alcott, Woody Allen, Christina Applegate, Jane Austen, Tyra Banks, Kim Basinger, Ludwig van Beethoven, Busby Berkeley, William Blake, Kenneth Branagh, Leonid Brezhnev, Beau Bridges, Jeff Bridges, William F. Buckley, Hoagie Carmichael, Dale Carnegie, Winston Churchill, Dick Clark, Joseph Conrad, Noel Coward, Jamie Lee Curtis, Miley Cyrus, Sammy Davis Jr., Emily Dickinson, Joan Didion, Charles de Gaulle, Jody Maggio, Walt Disney, Benjamin Disraeli, Kirk Douglas, Patty Duke, George Eliot, Chris Evert, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., Jane Fonda, Lynn Fontanne, Jamie Foxx, Red Fox, Ira Gershwin, Margaret Hamilton, Ed Harris, Terry Hatcher, Jimi Hendrix, Abby Hoffman, Katie Holmes, J.Z. Boris Karloff, John F. Kennedy Jr., Billie Jean King, Forlo LaGuardia, Max Lerner, John Malkovich, David Mamet, Howie Mandel, Mary Martin Harper, Marx, Margaret Mead, Bette Midler, John Milton, Carrie Nation, Mandy Patinkin, Drew Pearson, Edith Piaf, Brad Pitt, Richard Pryor, Anna Maria Rilke, Edward G. Robinson, Lillian Russell, William Safire, George Santayana, Charles Schultz, Eric Shiverid, Gary Shandling, Frank Sinatra, Margaret Chase Smith, Alexander Solzhenitsyn, Britney Spears, Steven Spielberg, Rex Stout, Jon Stewart, Kiefer Sutherland, Jonathan Swift, Michael Tilson, Thomas James Thurber, Rita Toulouse Lautrec, Tina Turner, Mark Twain, Cicely Tyson, Liv Ullmann, Dick Van Dyke, Gianni Versace, William Wegman, Rebecca West, Eli Whitney, John Greenleaf Whittier, Andy Williams, Flip Wilson.